Now, the Member of Parliament for Ellembelle, Emmanuel Armarh-Kofi Buah, through his model Ellembelle Food Bank program, is expected to feed 12,000 needy, sick and vulnerable residents of the Ellembelle district in the next 1 year. Amarh-Kofi Buah, speaking to City News on the sidelines of the 1-year anniversary of the Ellembelle Food Bank project, explained that the 12,000 target would be a 100% increment of the 6,000 needy persons that were fed in the last 1 year by the food bank. Hence, called on government to incentivize charity with the incentives to encourage more people to support the needy. City News' Akwasi Annim has more in this report.
The Ellembelle Food Bank project, which was instituted in 2020 by Emmanuel Armarh-Kofi Buah in fulfillment of a promise he made, is a non-partisan managed project that receives food items from institutions and benevolent individuals for redistribution to persons in need. The food bank has in the last 1 year supported victims of disasters, widows, children under 5 years, orphans as well as youth in apprenticeship, especially during the COVID-19 first wave. The former Petroleum Minister, speaking to City News while thanking regular donors to the food bank, including Quantum Terminal, called on government to introduce tax incentives to encourage people to give freely to support the needy.
We were able to feed over 6,000 people last year, and our target is to increase it, double it this year to 12,000. We believe that the support we've seen today gives me hope that we can really achieve it. And I pray that a government will come that will replicate this whole year, not only the elderly care program, but when the COVID hit across the globe, if you look at it, the main intervention was about people helping people in countries. Food banks were the key drivers of support. In Ghana, what did we see? The government structure didn't even create the avenue for people to help one another. And that's why I emphasize that government should really facilitate and create a structure for Ghanaians to really do more charity. And there's a lot that government can do. For example, if you donate to any charity, you can write that off in terms of tax. In a lot of places, we can do that here. If you give charity or you support charity in working hours, it's some kind of credit, even on your CV. And these are things that we must even inculcate in our youth, in our young people, in schools, university students, going to volunteer, helping one another. This is very important. And I think that we must first think about these things first before we think about going for a loan. To come and you don't go for a loan, borrow to basically support certain things that we can, ordinary Ghanaians can help. I want to commend the support we get from corporate Ghana with the emergency facilities that were built.
A beneficiary of the Ellembelle Food Bank recounted to City News how he was saved by the food bank after undergoing 2 surgeries without help.
She said, my surgery 2 times over 60 years. So I'm weak. I'm the I'm my week coming to me yet. The food bank no more because Minister there be a friend no more brand no or my yama media. Sanford minimum sense of food bank and come better me because before I say yarfo. That's all. Or more tinapa said,
The Member of Parliament for Evaluate Ajomoro Kofi Akonako, and the MP for Jomoro, Dorcas Afotofe, who graced the 1 year anniversary of the Ellembelle Food Bank and donated food items to the bank, praised Amarh-Kofi Buah for his commitment to his constituents and his inspiration to young MPs.
He's done a lot for the area. For me, he's a role model too with the new MPs. He's also a brother and everything. And he's done a lot for the underprivileged people, the aged and all. You can even see from the facility. So for me, he's a mentor. He's a brother. He's somebody that inspires me a lot. And everywhere you go, in fact, a lot of people that voted for me, what I hear from them is, we want you to become like him because he's done so much for for Ellembelle. And so we want you to also transform Jomoro through what he's also doing, you know. So he's an example. He's a true leader, and we all want to be like him one day.
Together we make the world a beautiful place. I mean, I'm from a constituency. I've lived in a community where I can say for a fact that people don't even know what they will be eating this evening. Talk more of tomorrow and next year. I mean, we can help ourselves together to make the world a beautiful place. So I'm glad I came here today. I think the food bank, they've done well. I've done some lesson drawings that I hope to replicate in my constituency.
The Omanhene of a Sikatu traditional area, Nana Kwabena Nketia, who chaired the 1-year anniversary celebration of the Ellembelle Food Bank, also praised Amarh-Kofi Buah for being a pace setter and called for him to be supported in the unique intervention he has begun to enable the food bank sustain its positive impact on the needy and vulnerable in Ellembelle. Quantum Terminal, which is one of the petroleum industry support chain service provider, donated 50 bags of rice worth 10,000 Ghana cedis and donated a cash of 5,000 to the food bank.
For the MP of Ellembelle, the beautiful works that he's doing here by making sure that the vulnerable is actually taken care of in terms of needs is also expanded to the rest of the country through the social welfare. For City News, I'm Akwasi, Agyei, Annim, Ellembelle.